Hello everybody, I am Twisted and this is, as you probably know by now, Sandustry, the game about automating endless piles of sand. Well, I say endless because there truly is a tremendous and an enormous amount of sand in this game. But in fact, it is not endless. Once you dig everything out, that is it. No more sand will be spawning in this demo. Or is that actually true? What you are going to see in this video will completely change the way you look at Sandustry. We are going to be breaking the game completely and utterly. So I'm warning you right now, if you don't want your perception of this game to be changed for good, well, I would say stop watching now, but we all know you're gonna stick around because this is gonna be something incredible. First things first though, I do have a couple of things I want to point out. This thing, you know, it's a bit of a mess, but there is a very easy way to solve this fully. All we gotta do is we gotta make this loop properly. So right now we have some holes in our loop. So by building a little barrier, like right here, and then by extending the launcher, and we'll remove this thing and remove these things so they get knocked in there quite well. We also got a wall of this area. Now we actually have a straight line that's gonna go through, and as soon as these blocks get built, we'll remove these because we don't need them as well, everything is gonna start moving, and it's gonna start reshuffling properly on its own, and all of our issues are gonna be solved. Let's move this away as well, because why not? We'll just extend the height here just so we have, you know, a little bit of an area. So everything's gonna start moving quite well here. It's gonna be slow, but we're gonna process all of this red sand into void bloom. Before we do that though, let me make a little area here, and we'll just grab some red sand as storage, because I don't want to use up all of this. I want to keep some of it around. Then we have our plant area, which is a bit of a mess. There have been a lot of great designs made by some wonderful people in the Sandustry Discord. You should join if you haven't already. One design that I quite like, and there are some automated designs as well that are very complex, and you can look them up in the Discord and ask people. They will surely be glad to help you build them. One of the designs I like quite a lot is by viewer Friggin, who sent me their design, and I'm gonna quickly just adjust this box to incorporate it because I do want to change the shape of it for reasons as well. I do want to free up some area over here, and the reason why is gonna become clear very soon. So first things first, we want to make sure there is nothing coming through, so we're gonna just block this off real quick, and then we gotta blow up all of the flowers and get rid of all the seeds. Alright, that took quite a bit, but I think we got... Oh my god, there's still plants going. This is actually just madness. Total friggin' madness, all of this stuff. Let me remove all of these on the floor as well, just so we clear everything up. There's still a couple of flowers that were left inside, but I think this should be all of them now. There's flames aplenty, and everything is great. So what I want to do is I want to utilize this top area for something. So we want to make sure we have room over here, so we'll just eliminate a bunch of these things. Oh, there's another plant just growing? Dude, these plants, they're just completely relentless. They're like weeds, and that will never stop. So this design depends on a couple of mechanics that I was not aware of. God, they're still going. First thing is, we have a plant, they're still growing. This is like just absolute insanity. I know why it happens, because like every wet spore turns into a seed, which turns into a whole plant with a flower. So that's why there's like so many. So like this would be 25 flowers, just what I'm holding right now, because the grabber is 25 blocks, 25 pixels, sorry. So that's why there's so many things. But anyways, I think we got all of them now. So the way this works, there's a couple of mechanics that are kind of important. By the way, you can see this is actually working great. It's getting super full, which I love. The planters, this is where you plant the seeds, and you can walk on them, but they actually do not block any blocks. Everything just falls through them just fine. Like, we can have petals, and also, if we grab some gold also just falls through them. So they're kind of like filters, which is very neat to know, very useful. And the second thing is, if we have a couple of these, let me actually just get these blocked off real quick, and we'll place down a planter box at the bottom, and we'll grab, like, if possible, exactly one wet seed, and drop it over here. There we go. So the flowers, they will actually not go through any of the launchers. So launchers act as complete barricades, so we can just use those to limit the flow of the flowers, which is very useful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use those two mechanics to kind of limit the flow of the flowers. So the seeds, they come from over here, and what we'll do is we'll erase this area, and we'll remove this a bit, and then we'll just drop them off, let's say down here, right? So we have our loop-de-loop here for like filtering stuff around. We can keep that for the time being, it's not a problem. But we'll also loop the seeds to go like right in here into this corner. So we'll just like wall it off like this, and we can have a conveyor belt going here-ish. That seems like a thing I like. That seems perfectly fine, just like that. And we'll have the conveyor belt once again turn into a filter. And we'll have a filter that allows only gold, like that. And we'll have another filter that allows only amethyles down. So that way, everything is going back to the same area. It's gonna be keep flowing, and that's gonna be great and wonderful. We're gonna also loop these around, all the way around our area, just in case. Then what we wanna do is we wanna get some launches. Now this may seem silly. Also like block this off so we limit the amount of flowers that are actually getting in. So we just need this area over here. This is gonna be actually more than enough. We don't wanna have too many. And again, I wanna make sure we just keep an area here, so we'll just wall off the top limit here. Let's have... This is gonna be the top of our area, because I need this for something else. It'll become very apparent very soon. And it's gonna blow your minds, I promise. And then if we get the launchers, so we drop them down, and then we get like a launcher here. And from the launcher, we put a planter, and then we're gonna block this wall off a tiny little bit. Let me actually move this to the right a little bit, like over there, and then we'll get some launchers that do be launching. And then we'll get a filter that allows wet spores to fall down, just in case they get down there. And we'll just move this all the way to the side. And then these things can just like fall down all the way down here where they were a second ago. Let me just get the normal block, so we can just drop this over like this into the pit here. We'll have like a normal conveyor belt going down. So this way, all the amethyst and gold that actually ends up top is gonna fall down again. That is the idea here. That is the plan. We'll have a little peak here, and then we can just copy these bad boys. So just have this and just copy it a couple of times and increase the size of the area we're copying every time, so it does actually become a bit faster. And if I do this correctly, which I'm probably doing it, you know, reasonably well. Do it like this. We need like one more, so just have that copied as well. Actually, it fits great. That's a perfect amount. Everything falls down here. These are going... Where are these going again? They're going to the right, of course. It's gonna fall down, but if they fall down, they can just fall back through these things. So they will collapse to the filter at one point. They do keep going and bouncing a bit, but they will end up where we need them to go. Get some gold. We can actually see that immediately they will fall down and filter themselves out quite nicely. So these all go all the way to the right. That's gonna be great. These all go to the left, so if you drop any amethysts up top here, they're gonna move to the left over here. Will this cause problems for us? It will cause problems for us. We're gonna put them all the way back. Let's actually remove these. That might be a necessary component, but we'll see soon enough. We have... Oh, because these, if we put these in here, they don't get thrown all the way to the top. I see. Okay, let's actually have them go to the left instead, or to the right. So just like this. And this way, we're just gonna get looped around just the way we want it. We can also block this stuff over here. So the metal is, it will keep on going. It's gonna spread out sometime, but eventually it will like fall down. Same thing with gold. And then if we like drop down some spores in here, I should give it a go immediately. Over here, we put them on this spot. You're gonna keep on going, and then when they reach the thrower, they'll get thrown and they'll actually get planted. So this will work out quite well for us. These things are like just mad, just like growing everywhere. Yeah, the things are growing, but they're also like walled in. So now we can fairly easily just like blow them up, right? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fire everywhere. It's gonna spread a bit as well. Flowers will grow and everything's gonna get down there and get filtered. So this actually works quite well. I'm quite a fan, I gotta say. This looks great. We just gotta get the water back online. Let's give it a go real quick. There we go. Now we should have water dropping in here, which is awesome. It's gonna start dropping our spores, which is exactly what's happening. And they're flowing through here, which is great. And there's like some nonsense getting stuck here, but we can just eat that out. So these things are growing. They are like getting stuck on it, but that's okay. That only means that once we blow them up, there's gonna be more things getting replanted immediately. So if we just keep blowing these up, all their resources will fall down. They will get cycled around, which is exactly what we want. And all of these are contained. They will not go anywhere. And we can also just fly through here fairly easily. Even if there's like flowers growing, we can just like fly in the middle here. So we are very mobile as well. So I think this is gonna work quite well for us. There might be too many spores coming in, which, you know, we'll see if that's the problem. But we just gotta keep managing this is what I think we should be doing. I'm gonna also like limit the size of this, so we only have a couple of spores going in. And we'll do it here as well. Just so you know, we don't have way too many things. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna loop around. It might get stuck eventually, but we can just clear it up if needed. And that's gonna be great. Alright, so you might say, okay, that's great. We can make infinite metals now. Easy peasy. But as you know, red sand is limited. There's not a lot of it, especially if you have like an older map. There's not a lot of amethyles available on the map. That could cause problems. Also, this is getting stuck again. But that's easily solved by doing more shenanigans. We actually don't need this anymore. We can just stop using that, actually. We have more than enough amethyles. So we'll just, like, extend this. And we'll just extend the thrower here. So it throws stuff to the side so they can start looping again. Actually, we can just close this off now. Yeah, because we don't need the amethyst anymore. Any void bloom, we can just move manually. That kind of went back in here. Give me that. And also, we'll do the exact same thing with void bloom, actually. We'll just store a little bit of it. Why can't I do this normally? Store a little bit of void bloom in here. How did this amethyst get down there? I have no idea. I have no idea. Store some void bloom there just so we have it for later. This is getting looped around. It's fine. It looks like it's stuck, but it is actually moving like reasonably slowly. It'll work. Trust me. I tried leaving it on, and it would get rid of all the red sand. It does work. It's just a little bit slow, but that's fine because we are limited with our drones anyways. And also, just don't want to mention, people said, hey, why are you using drones for this? You should just not use 2 drones, you should use 1 drone. The reason I'm using 2 drones is because I wanted to show off drones in a video. Like, I'm mainly making these videos to show off cool stuff in the game. Right now, I'm not focusing on building the most efficient factory. I'm focusing on building some cool spaghetti and showing off the game mechanics. I do have plans to make, like, a super efficient factory, but that is not currently the point. The point is making some cool nonsense that everyone can enjoy, and also, you know, get annoyed at me for being silly like that. I just realized I forgot one very important thing here. The end of the loop, which is the reason why I left this room here, at the edge. They can all get looped around. More spores can fall down. Yeah, that actually works great. I just gotta fire a couple of rockets in here. I can just fire them from here. And they will blow everything up. Everything's gonna fall down. Yeah, it's not automated. Again, it can apparently be automated. It is tricky, but people in Discord have done it, so join that and check it out. Alright, so, as I said, let me actually get my drones real quick. The drone is number 2, yeah. Let me put them all over here real quick. There we go. Disable them. We have a problem. There's a limited amount of red sand, and you can see that this level of it went down while I was talking. There's a limited amount of red sand on the map. Once you use it all up, it's game over, right? Well, what if I told you there's a way to cheese the game, create a little bit more? We can do that with the help of this thing on the right. So, what this actually is, it's the other side of the world. This is not a different map. This is actually where we are right now. The map loops around. Let me show you what I mean. So this is where we were looking at a second ago. If you go all the way to the left here, you can't actually see the other side, but trust me, it is there. So what we'll do is we'll create a little box here, right? A box of stuff. We'll create a different area here, a storage area. And why don't we, for example, take some gold. Yeah, we have a little bit of gold here. That's great and all. Let's store this gold in this box, right? Yeah, we'll store the gold in the box, and we'll place some actually to the side as well, so you can actually see, you know, that this is actually, in fact, with the gold here, this is the exact same spot. So we'll just have this very specific design. Let's do a little T for twisted as well, because why not? And if you fly a little to the right, you can see that we actually see that little T and all the other things around there. And we have the gold. Now, we cannot actually click the gold. There's no way to, like, get it. but it is there. What we can do though is let's make a little container here, right? Shall we? And what we can do is we can use our drones to like collect this stuff. So we'll click here and we'll drag it over here. And our drone's gonna fly off. It's gonna go into the mountain. It's gonna disappear for a second, but then very soon it'll actually reappear. It's gonna grab that gold and bring it over here. Now, why is this useful, you might ask? Is just moving the gold left to right of the map? Just build a long conveyor belt? That is true. There's all the gold. And you can see, we build another box here. Pick this up. And we rearrange it slowly and methodically. We can actually store it in here. There we go, just like that. So that's the same amount of gold. But, and I'm not gonna cut here, because I want you to see me flying all the way to the left in one motion without doing anything. And my container is empty, as you can see. There's like nothing in there. I'm clicking, nothing's happening. If you fly all the way to the left where we were before, you can see that there's no more gold in here, right? But if we click and hold, there actually is gold in here. So there's gold in this thing now. And if you fly, so that's our gold right there. If we fly again, all the way back to the right, again, no cutting here, just me flying in a straight line, no jump cuts, no trickery. Fly all the way there, we'll see our gold is still in here, right? We have this gold, just chilling. So we just duplicated 25 gold, because, sorry, it's 16 gold. We just duplicated 16 gold, just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We can actually utilize this technique to automate it as well. Now, if we click it, take the tile, we're gonna get all of it back. If you use throwers to toss them into an area, we will not be duplicating the gold fully, but we'll get a decent amount. And I'm gonna show you how. So we'll just remove this gold. Honestly, I'm gonna eat it in the water. Yeah, why not? We're breaking the game, might as well break our gold convention as well. So we have this guy doing their stuff. That's great. Let's reduce the size of this nonsense actually, because we'll need that room for something real quick. We'll just wall this off fully. It doesn't go all the way. By the way, you might notice we used up all the red sand, so it's all been used up now. We actually just like stop this. There's like no need to like keep doing this because we used up all the red sand. We can make more, and we might make more. It's gonna be cool. So what we'll do is we'll build a little storage pit here, right? I know it's right above our water, but that's fine because we can still like fire the rockets right here below it. It's gonna be, you know, no problems there at all. We'll also just like remove the drones real quick. Move the drones out of the way. Yeah, just so they're like chilling over here. By the way, there's no way to remove drones. You just put them where you don't want them, and they're gonna just fly there. And that's the way you deal with drones right now. Make this into like a big box. That looks great. And we'll go up here, and we'll toss this to the side as well. And then what we'll do is we'll just loop things around. We'll use a conveyor belt, and I'll show you how to make conveyor belts faster as well. There is a way to actually speed them up, and we're gonna do that very soon. I'm gonna loop this conveyor belt all the way. I'm getting stuck on these flowers, dude. But they are working, and they are contained. They're not contained. Oh no, they went up there, but that's okay. It's okay. I should have made this taller. I guess the problem is I'm getting the seeds in here as well. I should not be doing that. Whatever, dude. It's contained enough, and it's automated enough that I don't mind. This works well. We'll have these go all the way here, and this is why I wanted to have some room in this spot. We'll wall this off, and again, ideally you wouldn't have a big old massive money pile right there. I mean, I don't have to have a money pile right there, but I like having a money pile right there. We'll just do this. We'll just drop all this down on the floor, and we'll just continue our expedition here. Continue moving everything. Where did you come from? Some random spores all of a sudden? Just wall this off. We don't want to have any trouble with that whatsoever. Hold on, we can't go here because that's where the money goes. Ooh, we're in trouble here. You know what? We don't need this much money. I'm just gonna build it above the money. But yeah, I have like way too much money anyways. It's a good problem to have. We'll just change the size of this. We'll just go delete the stop area fully. Yeah. By the way, the copy and pasting and deleting gets kind of wonky when you're like above the rain line. Seems to be some kind of bug. Let's find out. So this is like more. This is honestly like more than enough. Yeah, we'll just do it like this, and we'll just try copying. Just actually delete all of this. Again, it doesn't take all your inputs in properly. It's all falling down. Ooh, baby. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Remove all of these. Hold on, wait a second, wait a second. Yeah, drop it in there. That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. And delete all of these, and then we'll get a filter belt that we had before. Allow only gold through. Just like that. That seems great. And then we do these, delete all of these. Like that, and we'll copy this thing. Oh, it's actually flowing great now. Love to see it. Get it all the way to the end. Beautiful. That should be more than enough money for, more than enough storage for any of our gold, really. I hope, I think. And then we'll have our throwers be over here. Just like that. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, get the throwers back online. They don't have to be perfect. We'll wall them off here. I mean, this ceiling is definitely like not good enough, so we'll just like adjust it a tad. Like that. And I want to have these at like different levels, because that always looks better. And I think also is more efficient. Okay, they're gonna be falling down, which is great. And we'll just extend this and cover it up in a second. But now we actually don't need this, and we don't need the room that I left behind, so that's whatever. I didn't even need that. We can do this. Get the conveyor belt and just like drag it all away. And we're gonna clear this up a bit, just like lower the size of it so we can just move the things above it. Beautiful. Again, wrong item again, that's fine. Go all the way and get these out of the way. Beautiful. All the gold is down here, that's awesome. We have it all walled off quite nicely. I'm gonna send this all the way to the edge here. Then what we'll do, we'll get rid of all of these examples that I placed down. Because we don't really need any of this. Get out of the way, please. Thank you. And we have not a lot of room here, but it's more than enough to do what I want to do. If you're gonna do it yourself, I recommend leaving more room. I don't really want to move all my gold more to the right. Although I could easily just like move all of this to the side to have more room. Actually, I'm gonna just do that real quick, because it's gonna be easier to follow. Alrighty, everything has been moved to the right, and now we have room over here to do whatever we want. So whatever we make in here is gonna get on this belt, moving it back all the way to the left side. What we want to do, we want to build very close to the edge here. That is very important. So let's build an area like this, and we'll build a too wide thing. By the way, there's many ways to do this. This is not the only way. This is just the way that I kind of think looks kind of the best. And like works, you know, quite fine. So what you want to do is you want to have like a spot where a lot of the resources are going to accumulate, and you want to have a bunch of drones picking it up and moving it. And you also want to have like something that's going to update that block while also keeping it full, so it keeps getting like refreshed and you keep getting new things. That's very important. We'll do like a loop here as well, and then we'll just enclose this box fully. Go to the side, and we'll move all of these things up yet again. We can remove this as well. Have something like this. And we'll have a conveyor belt. And then we want to move things from this bit into the main conveyor belt. So what this does is it just loops things around, right? That's all it really does. Let's have a conveyor belt here, flip the direction. And we do want to kind of like wall this off so things don't fall off. So if anything comes over here, I can actually try it right now with this. Where did the gold come from? Did I pick it up by accident? I guess I must have. I have no idea. Okay. Oh, hold on. I just realized you can carry things around with you like that. Yeah, you can. Oh, that's actually so cool. So what you do, you pick up an item, and now you're slow when you're carrying it, but if you use like a gun or something, you're very fast and you can just move things around. In your inventory, there's an inventory system? Dude, and now when we switch back to the grabber, everything's gonna fall off, right? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I had no idea that was a thing. So we just made a new discovery. Anyways, let's grab some gold here. Let's toss it in here. He's gonna jump over here. And ideally, actually, let's get a thing here as well. Ideally, most of it is gonna end up here. But at one point, actually, I'm gonna empty this out as well. No, I will not. I will just extend this over here to the side. So the reason why we have the other things is when this gets fully full, we still want to give it a chance to like loop around, right? Yeah, that seems fine. Actually, let's move this a bit to the side. So it's like this. Yeah, that way, most things will end up in the corner here, which is great. But once it gets super full, it's going to overload and overflow. It's going to start looping. We just want to have things moving constantly, basically. It doesn't matter too much. You know, as long as it doesn't get, like, filled up and stuck, you're fine. Let's actually toss this over here as well into my gold area. And now this is all empty, and it's all connected to the other side of the thing as well. Now, let's do an experiment real quick, shall we? Let's have some things in here. Let's get a couple of blocks. So, let's get some gold. Get some gold, toss the rest over here. And this should be 16 gold, right? This should be 16 gold. You can count it if you want. It's 16 pixels of gold because you can fit 16 things of this thing, which is one full box in here. Let me just overload that. Oh, I've dropped the gold. That's fine. We'll get another one. Replacement money incoming. There's one. There's actually two. Get it in there. Beautiful. So that's 16 gold. We have 16 gold right now. What we'll do is we'll toss it into this area at the side. It's gonna get a line. It's gonna move a bit as well. It's gonna keep updating. And we're gonna fly all the way to the right. And then we block this area off real quick. And then we take a drone and we aim at the gold that we can actually see now. If we aim at it from here and tell a drone to go pick it up and come back here, what the drone is gonna do, it's gonna pick up some of the gold. By the way, this doesn't work as well with small amounts, but you can see that he picked up a lot of stuff and there's still gold remaining over there. Let's see how much he brings back. So he brought back, oh, that's a lot of gold, dude. Let's make a little container here. I didn't want to do that, my bad. Sent out a drone for no reason. Make a little container here. Try filling it up. Okay, so we have, let's see. Want to have one full container of gold or more. That is the goal. All right, so as you can see, we already have more that can actually fit into our thing. It's already more. So this was the amount we started with. And now we have an extra. This is like, what, 5 pixels? There's like 2 more over there. A bunch more over here. So that drone is creating extra gold for us for free right now. And the reason why we have this is so we can automate things quite nicely. Let's actually put the gold back in here. I don't actually want to do this with gold. Where can I'm gonna just drop off this gold to the side. Because duping gold is kind of boring. It's just money, dude. What I want to do is I want to do some red sand. Because we're missing red sand. And I want to get some more red sand going. So he's gonna bring more stuff? No, he's done. Okay. So this is why I saved a bunch of red sand. What we'll do is we'll just remove all of these. We'll put... Actually, let's count it. Let's count the red sand fully. Let's do like a specific amount. Let's do some counting. Let's do 1, 2, 3... Let's do 4 boxes of red sand, shall we? We'll just do... Just fill all of these up. Don't drop any. Put them all in there. Release and fill. Just like that. And then fill this. And this is all excess that we can take and put in our storage bin. So we have 4 blocks of red sand. We can just like drop this on the floor. It's gonna go on conveyor belt. And while we're here, we'll just assign all of these drones to do the exact same thing. I have to do a couple of repeats. Just like that. Our red sand is slowly going. Keep getting these drones aligned until they're all going there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can also get more drones, by the way, which would be great. We have all this red sand flowing. What we can do to speed it up is we can actually... I told you I was going to show you how to make conveyor belts faster. What you do is... Don't use conveyor belts, use launchers. I mean, that's not really the answer. If you just put these over here... You can also have just normal floor below. But conveyor belts... Again, copy and pasting is very weird. When you have conveyor belts selected and you're doing this up high. So sometimes it's just not gonna work to copy paste things or delete things properly. Just to see how it's not like... So hold this to copy. There we go. Just keep grabbing it. Thankfully we can make the selection bigger every time. And now this is gonna be a faster conveyor belt because it's gonna just like hop things around. And it's gonna speed things up considerably for us. Beautiful. Look at it go now. It's as fast as I am. What a beautiful sight. Okay, didn't work that time. Now it's making play stuff. Okay. Beautiful. Go all the way to the left. And remember, this is 4 blocks of red sand. So 4 times 16, which is like 40 plus... oh my god, it's been so long since I had maths. 4 times 16. It's 40 plus 24. It's 64, obviously. My gosh, what am I doing here? It just won't delete, dude. Hold on. Hold X to delete. There we go. Just do a couple more of these. Oh my god, just please. Please, just wanted to copy. It just stops being selected, dude. Auto-saving is also causing us some issues. Okay, copy. No, I don't want to... It is kind of weird. It is kind of buggy. There we go. Just like that. Now, it's gonna go in here. Into the pit of despair. Pit of doom and despair. And we will see it go into this thing, and then we're gonna see how much we get in return. This is all of it. It's all gonna flow in there. Slowly getting thrown into the loop. I'm realizing I need another conveyor belt here. Ooh, hold on. Oh no, no, don't lose it. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Hold on. Pick this up, please. Put it back in the loop. There we go. Okay, it's gonna go down there. It's gonna get picked up by my robots. And if you go all the way back to my main robot area, we can actually count how much we're getting in return. And believe me, it's gonna grow very quickly. It's gonna grow exponentially very, very quickly. Okay, hold on. Let's actually move the thrower here and do the exact science. 1, 2, 3. Needed 4, right? Let's see how much we get. So we sent in 4 blocks. How much are we getting in return? And this breaks the game completely. Because, you know, it's gonna get fixed. Like, it's gonna get fixed. This just breaks the game fully. It should get fixed, but it's fun to abuse it while you can, you know? Because demo has a limit right now. So this was a 4 we sent in. How much extra are we getting? Let's just count. So we sent in 4 blocks, and in return, we got... Is it gonna be an extra 4? I don't think so. There's no way. We got almost an extra 4 blocks. It almost doubled. It actually almost doubled. Look at this. How cool is this? Almost 4 extra blocks. Amazing. Let's send this back. Make it go for another loop. That's gonna be great. Now, the thing is, right now we're just using all our sand to create a lot of it. We can do some cool things with, like, getting some red sand back. I'm gonna show you how to, like, split this up as well. There's a bunch of ways, really. But I'm gonna show you the one I like. What I think looks kind of cool. Just gonna keep this flowing a bit more. And actually, let me just try copying this. Oh my god, please, just let me... No, don't go up there! Oh, that's the wrong way to go, dude. Hold on. They just flew up. And I can't remove this one at the top. Now, it's out of reach. There we go. Just want to copy this. Thank you. Put it down there. So it gets faster. It's so wonky. The copy paste, I don't know if it's because, like, the tools I'm using, or because my save is so old, or because I'm, like, so up high, but copy pasting just, like, does not work properly anymore for me. Okay, so they're all gonna get looped around here, and of course some of them will fall back, loop back, because this will get blocked. This will get fully blocked at one point. It's gonna just keep on looping, and we have a decent amount now, and it's almost doubling every time. So if you look back, we'll see that we're getting a lot of it. It's gonna be a whole buttload, which is a legitimate unit of measurement. And we can also, of course, upgrade our drones, right? We can have more drones. We can also have them be faster, which I kind of want to do. Do we have our flux healthy? Oh, it's ginormous, dude. It's the size of this absolute unit. I'm gonna blow it all up. Well, most of it up. There we go. Beautiful, dude. Now we can upgrade. I actually want to see it happen. I want to be there when it happens. I see it with my own 2 eyes. Get some more flux, maybe? Yeah, a bit more. Should, like, grow more. We should, like, we could also, like, copy this as well and just do that fairly easily. There's the drones. Lots of red sand. Let me just do a upgrade for drones. So they're like, you know, slow now. If we increase their speed a bit, twice. They're very fast. They're zooming, dude. They're zooming and grabbing stuff 24/7. This is all flowing around. That's the max speed. We could also add extra drones, which would be incredible. You know, we have more red sand coming back in, and it's growing very quickly. We started with 4 blocks. You can also just start literally with 1 grain. 1 grain of red sand is enough to start this whole process. It's just bonkers. It's way, way OP. It's way OP. You can also do it underground. Just gotta find a way where we can actually see the parallel word on the side. It has to be like somewhere far on the right or left. You can see both ends. And like I'm not doing anything. This is all automated now. We have piles and piles of red sand. Just doing their own thing. Endlessly and forever. It's just there. It's just happening. It's just going. Wow. So much stuff. Now, I did say, hey, I want to actually split this up as well. What I like doing, we'll do it here actually. Let's have a conveyor belt. And again, the thing with my save is I'm kind of doing all of it kind of unplanned, and I'm adding new things as updates happen, as new things are discovered. Because this wasn't, no one knew about this like a week ago. This is like fresh knowledge. I couldn't really plan for this. So that's why it's all messy. But if you're doing your factory, you know, like properly, you probably have room for this fairly easily. Let's have it all go to the right. What I like doing, I like removing like 3 tiles of these. And then like, it's gonna split them up 50-50-ish. You're gonna have a bunch of tiles dropping down. A bunch of pixels dropping down, and a bunch of them still going. That looks great. You can also have 2, and then have 2. And then have, you know, just do this. And kind of like adjust it until you get the ratio you need. It's random, of course, but you can get a reasonable ratio of that. Yeah, it'll work out. Let me try copying this again. It just does not work. It just does not work. It's just trying to make me build a thing. There we go. I like this. I like this with one in the middle. I think it looks kind of cool. And now we're getting more red sand. And we can funnel this red sand back into our thing here if we wanted to. And we probably should. And then we need to, like, get rid of the void bloom somehow. Which we can do in many different ways. But for now, just look at the amount of red sand we're getting. It's just like, it's a non-stop full conveyor belt now. Right? Yeah, it is. Let's add like another thrower here so it gets more, so more stuff gets thrown. It's just endless, dude. Endless piles of stuff. Amazing. We have a lot of it here as well in our storage area. It's just going and going and going. So much red sand. And you can do this for anything. Gold, void bloom, sand, slag. If you are a maniac, you can duplicate slag if you really want to. It just works. We started with 16, with 16 blocks. Could have done 1 pixel as well, but it would have taken more time to like show off properly. It's just wild. As long as you have 1 pixel on your map, you can duplicate it. It's amazing. Like, we're getting so many things. I kind of actually feel like we need a bit more on the left, because I do like having this be fully full. So let's go disable our faller for a second. Also disable, I guess we're out of water again. Yeah, that's fine. So let's actually disable this for a sec. Try copying it, please. Oh my god, it works. Yeah, there we go. Let's also toss this up there so we like replenish it a bit. Because I want to like fill up the thing at the end. Sounds like a plan that I want to do. Spread these out a bit so they can start flying and moving properly. Get these plants blown up, because why not? They're everywhere, they're endless. They just don't keep stopping. Actually, we don't have to have the filters here. We can just have the filters at the bottom, right? Yeah, so what we'll do here real quick. I'll just change this. So hold on. I have a solution for this as well. It's a bit of a mess, but it works. We'll do this, right? Just copy this. Because this is a barrier. Always works. Just like that. And then we blow these up. And we're missing some things that are removed by accident. So let's go get those reinstated real quick. And now the plant should never go up there. I mean, they can still probably get, the spores can probably still get thrown onto the ceiling somehow. But it should generally not happen. And we do need more water, of course, but look at the sand, dude. It's just like endless piles of sand. The drones are working overtime. We could research more drones. If we had the flux for it, we'd be getting us even more things. Oh, it's kind of nasty, actually. It's above my, my rain line's kind of messed up. Didn't even think of that. We should, like, move this a bit higher. We've done it all the way up top. We don't really need the pit, but I wanted it to be, like, clearly visible. For purposes of the video. Get some rockets here, get some water reinstalled. Yeah. Let's go do a check on the left again. And carry some of these to the top. I can't believe I discovered, like, the inventory. I think... I haven't seen anyone mention that yet. I think I might be the first one. I'm not saying I am the first one. Because I don't know for sure, but I think I might. I think there's a decent chance. Also, like, these things need to be cleared up. Let's do this real quick. Like that. Not a great solution, I know, but just want to clear it up real quick. And it does get stuck here, but that's fine. All because the spores are flowing at the bottom. It'll keep growing. It'll clear up over time. It'll be fine. The red sand is getting kind of full. Again, you don't need the loop. You can do this any way you want. The important thing is to have, like, a pit on the left that's, like, updating with the launchers getting refilled. That's what matters. Any way you want to do it, like, you know, just do it. We don't need this anyways as well. Yeah, we have like infinite red sand now. I don't need your new map. I just need this. I have all my resources. It's great. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Twisted from HoneyBunnyGames. Now we'll see you next time.